Alright, when you asked for something truly American, three things popped into my head. A Big Mac, Florida, and a yacht the size of a decent one-bedroom apartment. But then I remembered the Silverton 43 and realized it's all of that combined. It floats, it roars, it shines, just the way it should. What you see here is a snow-white beast, nearly 43 feet long and over 14 feet wide. This isn't just a little boat, it's a full-fledged floating suite in the Comfort Plus hotel chain. Its hull is so smooth you could use it as a mirror, and simultaneously question your haircut. Its looks? Well, let's put it this way. Imagine a truck that decided to become a Victoria's Secret model. Did it work out? Kinda. But hey, it's got charisma, and that's tall superstructure, plenty of glass, and a serious-looking bow. Dock it next to a barge, and everyone will think *U* owned the whole operation. But enough about the exterior. Let's take a peek under the hood, or rather, into the engine room. Here we've got a pair of Volvo Penta TAMD 74 diesel engines, 430 horsepower each. No, this isn't a Tesla. This isn't a whispering motor. This is a diesel roar that even makes the seagulls scatter. Cruising speed 20 to 22 knots, top speed 27. That's almost 31 miles per hour, by the way. So if you're in a rush, say running late for sunrise, you'll make it in time. The fuel tank holds 396 gallons. You can head out to Key West, chill for a bit, come back and still have enough left to race your marina neighbors. Just don't look at the fuel receipt. Now let's take a look at the captain's office. Yep, right here on the flybridge, things are getting serious. The steering wheel, massive, feels like grabbing a barbell. Turn it and pretend you're at least the admiral of the local marina. Front and center, a classic dashboard, no gloss, just guts. Tachometers, speedometer, fuel and temperature gauges. Everything you need to know if you're cruising or just floating. Navigation, of course, depth sounder, radar, compass. You can sail off to places where no one asks, do you have a reservation for 7 p.m.? There's even a bow thruster, so you don't have to yell while docking, just glide in like it's a video game, nice and easy. Now let's head inside. I'll be honest, I walked into the salon and immediately said, alright, I'm staying here. 2 cabins, 2 bathrooms, and everything separated nicely. Even a marriage can survive a storm and morning coffee without sugar. The salon is bright and spacious. Panoramic windows, soft sofas, and a shape as square and comforting as true happiness, when you don't have to wake up at 6 a.m. And here's the galley. Yes, the kitchen, not just a shelf with a kettle but a real setup, microwave, fridge, stove, sink, the works. You can fry potatoes while anchored under the pines, listening to seagulls, and pretending you forgot where the shore is. Set it to Miami Beach or Penguin Paradise, your call. And now let's take a look inside the cabins. The first one, for the owners, and here you'll definitely not feel cramped. A spacious bed, soft pillows, and the whole atmosphere feels like a 5-star hotel but without the neighbors next door. The second cabin is for guests. Don't think it's just a place to sleep. Everything is thought out down to the smallest detail. A spacious bed with 2 sleeping spaces, a wardrobe for clothes, and once again, coziness and comfort. Each cabin has its own window, so you can wake up and see not the ceiling, but the endless sea. Floating and living like you're on a cloud, that's what you feel when you open your eyes and see this view. But the most important thing is privacy. The plumbing and the shower are separated, so everyone has their own space. Restoring your mental balance after a long day on the water is easy. And if you suddenly feel like staying inside and enjoying the peace, you can completely immerse yourself in the atmosphere. Draw the curtains, play some music, and simply enjoy this little world. But nope, it's a yacht, beautiful, comfy, and with one amazing perk. If you get tired of the view, just start the engines and leave. But that's not all. Let's head up to the flybridge. This upper deck isn't just for steering, it's a place of power. Here you can sit back, sip cocktails, and decide the fate of the open sea. The seat feels like it came straight out of a limo. Easy to sink into, but not so much that you drift off into the flow of life. The wheel looks like something from a movie, just without the beer bottles lying around. Bow thruster? Yep, makes turning effortless. No need to wrestle the wheel, one finger is enough. This is a yacht for those who don't just steer, they enjoy the ride. The dashboard, a classic. Tachometers, depth sounder, radar, all in place. Even a depth sensor, so you don't accidentally beach yourself and end up somewhere you really don't want to be. Want to feel on top of the world? This is the spot. Every gauge not only gives you data, it gives you confidence. Every glance is like rediscovering the sea all over again. And up front, the bow area, a literal haven for anyone seeking peace and quiet. A place to relax? Absolutely. Lie down, close your eyes, and imagine drifting toward the horizon. And up front, the bow area, a literal haven for anyone seeking peace and quiet. A place to relax? Absolutely. Lie down, close your eyes, and imagine drifting toward the horizon. And yes, this isn't just cosmetic flair, it's a space for real living and real rest. Here on the flybridge, life is just getting started. And the best part, everything here is built to ensure your dreams aren't limited by the shoreline. And that's it. The sunset, the sea, the city, somewhere far away, and you, right here on the water, in the kind of silence you can't buy but can find. The Silverton 43 doesn't beg for applause, it just waits quietly, saying, if you're ready, let's go, if not, I'll wait. This isn't a party boat, it's a retreat, where the coffee tastes better, where the sunsets are closer, where you can finally be alone with yourself. Sail if you want, stay if you prefer, no pressure, no rush, no one asking for one more zoom. This yacht has no ego, but it does have soul, and cabins where you'll sleep better than in any hotel. No reception, no noisy neighbors through the wall. Here, no one asks, where will you be tomorrow? Because tomorrow could be anywhere. Just fuel up and chase the best sunrise of your life. It's not just a boat, it's a tiny nation, where you're the president, the minister of leisure, and the happiness chief, all at once. People search for balance, in apps, in courses, in endless to-do lists, but it was right here all along, gliding gently, no subscription required. So next time someone asks, what do you really want in life, just show them this video, and say, that. Silverton 43, not a way to run from the world, just a way to turn the volume down. And if the view gets boring, just start the engine and begin again. So let's sum it up. The Silverton 43 isn't a sports car on water, it's a Cadillac. It doesn't scream, look, I'm rich, it whispers, I'm tired, I need peace, but make it stylish. It's for a family, or a couple, or one introvert who's done dealing with humanity. On the used market, they go for $150,000 to $250,000. By today's standards, that's almost kind, especially for this much plastic, wood, steel, and pure coziness. So what do you think? Would you buy one? Or are you holding out for a boat with autopilot and TikTok on the helm? This was Yachts and Watercraft. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. See you not on land, not at sea, but riding the wave of life.